Good morning, everybody. I am hoping to hit a big one right here. I am hoping to hit a big one. Shit, I'm not even sure I'm live yet. Am I live? I guess I am. Come on, Gold. Come on. Come out the box. Come out the box. Go, 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 go. Come on, Gold. Damn it. Come on, Gold. Come on, Gold. Shit. Come on, Gold. Come on. Just run out of the top of the box, please. There you go. There you go. Now go, 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 go. Just run. Just run. I'm not going to let it come back inside the box. I'm not going to let it come back inside the box. Come on. Come on, Gold. Go. Come on. Come on, Gold. Go. Do not come inside the box. Go. Go. Go, damn it. Don't go inside the box. Don't go inside the box. Ah, fuck. All right. All right. Well. I made $600. That's good. I made $600. Man, I have had a rough morning, guys. I have had a rough morning. So let me get my bearings. I had to get 11 houses priced this morning. 11 houses priced this morning. And in the midst of doing that, yesterday I had to get my car inspected. I was late getting my inspection. And my mechanic left his computer reader in the freaking car. And he calls me this morning going, "Oh my God, Bob, I left my reader in your car. I'm trying to do an inspection." Man, it's just been, I'm like, what? Fuck. So I've been running around. These are my first two trades. I tried to take this red line long and gold here off this low. When this came down, it didn't go lower than this one. So I took the re-entry. I got knocked out here, and then I took the re-entry. I was hoping it would blow through the top of the box. It's probably going to run through the top of the box being my 15-minute opening range. But, God dang it. Yeah, tell me about it, man. To be honest with you, he probably saved me money because it was pretty choppy in here this morning. Look at that. Look at that dog. Man. I am surprised when it came and broke below this candle right here inside the box that it didn't run down further. I'll be honest with you. I'm surprised. Still wouldn't have hit my target I had. So, I mean, I got out where I'm out where I would have been out. Oh, shit, Jim, you're right. God dang it. You're right. What are you doing telling me about NQ trades, Jim? I thought you gave that shit up for Lent. Damn it. Well, I missed it. I'm not gonna take it now. I missed it, but there's that. Yeah, there's a nice NQ short right here. It should at least go back down to here. Should at least go back down to here. I was too excited about my gold trade. God dang. I'm surprised you were looking at the NQ. Yeah, I'm with you there. I'm surprised you were looking at it though. I'm going to just put these two on my chart for today. I think that's the way I'm going to run these live streams from this point forward. It's just too difficult for me to pay attention to too many things and the live stream and all that stuff. Yeah, gold is choppy. Absolutely. I mean, it like when it came out of this box right here, Jim, that, you know, this 15-minute range, that should have freaking just run. That should have run. And it didn't. I mean, that thing should have run. I should have been able to grab my target and move it up even more because that should have been gone back up to here. And it just didn't. Shit. Oh, man. YM, yeah, let me just pull, let me get some things out of the way here. I gotta get my, I'm just so disshuffled today, guys. I'm sorry. Just had a rough morning. I certainly did not expect my mechanic to call me saying, oh shit, my whole operation is shut down, Bob. I need something in your car. Yeah, that YM long is a beautiful trade. Jesus. Anybody get that? The RTY did the exact same trade. When they're agreeing with each other on the same trade, that's a go. Look at that. Boing, boing, boing. And the RTY is doing the same thing off the prior day high. So that's a go-go. That YM should go through that YM should go through the high. There's nothing in its way. The RTY is agreeing with it. That YM should go through the high. That's a pretty good trade. Yeah, maybe, Jim. Got me all sweaty and scared now. I'm gonna bail on that just because it's the top of the damn opening range box right there. That's the entry. Man, that YM rolled over. It's not dead yet, but it's testing the 9 right now. We are done with all the news today, aren't we? Oh, you meant NQ? You meant NQ? Oh, okay. Shit. I'm looking at the YM because there's a W in the YM too. I mean, in gold too. There's definitely a W. Oh my God. Yeah. This is a good one. This one should roll down. That one should roll down, that NQ one. I'm just late on the NQ today. I am late on the NQ. There it is. I am just late on it today. So see this high is lower than this high on the reach back. So we should, after the down and the up, this high is lower than this high. And here's your entry. It should roll down. You got to remember the philosophy of why they did this is because they know you came in here So they're stopping you out here, and then they're doing what they wanted to do in the first place, which is the rundown. That's the philosophy behind the algos. They're like, okay, we did the thrust, but we know we got a lot of retail traders with us, so we're going to clean them out, then we're going to run it down. And that's exactly what's going on here. There it goes. It accelerated when it got through here. So now you're there. God damn. I freaking missed it. I missed it. I was looking at gold. You said GC. I was looking at gold. God damn it. Yeah, I was looking at gold, Jim. Damn it. By the way, the gold one is actually kind of working. So anyway, right now, if you're still in it and you're trying to go to the bottom, this 9 needs to be your friend. It needs to keep pushing. And it did break this pivot, so that's a positive. If you didn't get to your target that you were looking for. Yeah, the YM one worked, David. You're exactly correct. And the same philosophy. It did the run up. They know you're in it, so they came back, cleaned out the stops, sat on top of that gold line, and then shot straight up. Now this NQ, now you should have your stop here if you're still in it. Because I'm telling you, it should go all the way down here. But you should have your stop here. And here she goes. Here goes that NQ. Would have been nice if I was in it. Jim intentionally giving me the wrong symbols. There it is. Right back to there he goes. Boom. There's your money. There's your money. That's a lot of money right there. That is a lot of money. Jim, you owe me about $4,000. You owe me about $4,000, Jim. 10 a.m. Are you sure? I don't have anything on my schedule at 10. I got shit at 10 tomorrow. Not today. Today is the 8th, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, today's the 8th. Yeah, the NQ. If any of you are trading the NQ, you better have a bankroll. You better have a bankroll if you're going to trade the NQ, because it will snap your head right off. Yeah, he's trading 5, Bruce. Okay, if you say so. Because I got one of them speaking tomorrow at 10 on my schedule, but I don't have any of them speaking today. But that doesn't mean my schedule's accurate. Gold, are you gonna play the red line on me? Shit. I'll be honest, gold's got me a little nervous today. It's being too damn choppy. I don't know, Bruce. I know he's been trading 5. I don't know. So there is something at 10 today? I swear my market watch has nothing at 10. It has nothing announced, nothing. Damn it. I might have to throw gold away today because it's not doing shit for me. All right, so you got a potential long in the RTY if anybody's looking for the prior day open rejection long. If anybody's looking at that. It's been off that red line here and here. I'm just kind of giving up on it right now, Jim. I want this damn thing to move because we are just sitting in shit. Did anybody catch that RTY long? Did anybody catch that RTY long? Okay. All right, Christine, I'm praying for your sake. Anybody catch that RTY long? All right, Papa Duke, come on, man. That should go at least to the 03.3 spot. At least. Oh man, look at gold go. Jesus. Maybe we're going to finally get some movement. I use Market Watch. And did you get your money, Papa Duke? I actually put my order in on that RTY too late. I put my order in too late. I actually tried to get in that trade. That setup was beautiful. I mean, that setup was gold. That was about as beautiful as you can get. Boy, it lightly touched up there at the top, though. Jesus. Yeah, I'm with you there, Papa Duke. I understand. That lightly touched up there. I don't like that. The YM is still going up. So that RTY may keep going. Oh, you got in the RTY, Christine. Okay. I wasn't sure if you got in gold or the RTY. All right, gold might finally start doing something here. Jesus. I threw an order on for that RTY too late. I missed it. By the time I looked up and created an order and shit, it was already gone. I was hoping it would pull back and grab me and go forward. It never did. It just kept climbing. So now the NQ broke a major pivot to the downside. You see that? So that's a pretty good sign. It's going to rotate all the way back up to here. It may come back down and look for the 9, but it broke that major pivot. And kind of the conversation I was talking about yesterday, where we get again, each instrument has its own personalities, but you get stretched. That's the rubber band getting stretched to the downside away from that red line. And price doesn't like to be too far away from that red line. The RTY should have been long off the 1004 right here. Right here. Boom, boom. There's your entry right there. Bam, bam. Right off the prior day's open. That smooth pullback right to it. Boom, boom. There. That was your RTY trade. And that was a beauty. That was just sweet as molasses, man. And fucking gold is just going to run away now. Kiss my ass, gold. Just kiss my ass. So let me shrink this up so I can see what I'm looking at here. Ah, Jesus, Mother of God, Jesus, Mary, and Joseph. Frustrating. Well, it just sat in this consolidation for the longest time. And again, I've said this, we're in very early trading of the year. Okay. So not all these sharks are here. Okay. What would normally happen when the sharks are here is they'd pop it through the top, run it to some kind of support, and then slam it up. When the sharks aren't around, that manipulation is less likely to happen. So it just melted its way up. It's just going to melt. Now it's just going to melt its damn way to the freaking prior day close and give us no entry. Which, that's the part that frustrates the shit out of me when you're trading at this time of year. ironically, I want the manipulation to happen. Jim, you're in this, right? I'm going to guess you're in that. Hey, Jack. All right. Yeah, I figured you were in that. I don't want to take that trade in this trading room. I don't want to confuse people. I don't want to confuse people. Come on, NQ. That's it. That would be a good call, David. That would be a very good call. The problem the ES is having right now is it's trying to do what you're saying while the NQ has only one direction, which is up. So the ES is struggling to do that test that you're talking about. Okay, maybe we'll get something here. We do have a crossover. We do have a recent high where we are getting a pullback. We might get something here. Man, that NQ just doesn't want to go. Shit, gold. That's kind of a half-hearted test. That's kind of a half-hearted test right there. Damn it. Oh, fuck. There it goes. Shit. The test wasn't strong enough for me. I don't like when the 9 comes to the candle because the candle pulls itself up. I don't know if I'm making sense. Live, see, after the fact, that's why I tell people you really need to watch this stuff live, not especially the 9 EMA, the 1 minute gold line, because live you can see that this candle right here did not pierce that gold line. But because the candle went up, it looks like it did after the fact. So you can look at charts, but you can't really see that's more prevalent with the 9 EMA, the 1 minute gold line, than it is with the 5 minute red line and the 5 minute gold line, because those don't move as fast. Yeah, I know. I see that, Jim. There it goes. There it goes, Jim. There it goes. Come on now. It should run. There it goes. Anyways, this freaking thing's probably going to work anyways. But does everybody understand what I'm talking about right here? See, after the fact, that's going to look like a 1 minute gold line trade. But live, it never pierced. It only crossed the bottom of this wick here because the candle went up. Yeah, the YM had a beautiful one. The YMs is with after the fact. After the fact, you can clearly tell that the YM pierced the 1 minute gold line. Look at that RTY. Yeah, the RTY is just gone. Yeah. Yeah, that RTY just gone. Just gone. Yeah, that gold's probably gonna, if you're in that gold trade, seriously, do yourself a favor. It's gonna go right here. If you're in that gold trade, it's going to here. I mean, I'm up $600, so I didn't want to get too aggressive. Officially hate NQ again today. Yeah. That's a good one. The funny part is the last couple of days it's been the ES and the NQ moving nice and smooth. Today it's the RTY and the YM. It's like, you just can't win for losing, man. Good job, Trader Joe. Good job. Excellent. I'm trying to I'm trying to shit. What's going on here, gold? I'm trying to stay conservative. Again, it's like this situation right here in the NQ. Okay. This is where I get frustrated. This is some of the stuff I have to work on, me personally. I mean, so let's talk about me. Let's make this about me. Now, what I need to work on with me personally is this main pivot right here got broken. And we sat on top of the 1 minute gold line, and we sat on top of the 5 minute gold line, all that stuff. And I know it's going here. Okay. That's the only direction that this trade is, this market's going to go now, is back up here. And there's been nothing that's happened through this whole movement to say otherwise, even though it's meandering. And, I've got to just do a better job. I mean, because the entry's here, the stop is here, and the target's here. And I need to mentally work on doing that. Now the stop is here because we've broken this down pivot to the up. Now your stop should be here. And that's just something I need to work on. I'm not in a prop firm anymore. I don't have to worry about the drawdown and that kind of stuff. And that move, say from here to here, is 76, 25, 50. That's 50. Hold on here. That's $1,000 a contract in the NQ. Sometimes it'll run straight there. Sometimes it'll walk. No, I would not take the gold line retest. No. Sorry, Rick, I didn't see that question. Absolutely not. Remember my rule of thumb, one and done. Now, if you're in it, you hope it holds, but I don't use it as an entry because, we're getting exhausted. Just like this, if I was in this, I'm hoping it holds, but I'm not going to use it as an entry after it's done it 1, 2, 3 times, or even two, even after it's done at one time. Yeah, Pepto, and I've said many times if I walked away from my chart, I'd make more money after I enter a trade. If I just walked away, took the dogs out, walk on the golf course, come back 30 minutes later. Oh shit, I made $1,800. I just make more money if I did that. Still, my stop would be right here on this hopeful rotation long, because we haven't created a new pivot break to the long side. So right now my stop would still be right here, which now is, a relatively minor loss if it didn't work. I would assume that's true, David. If this thing will rotate here, then you can move your stop to here. I mean, your stops are not climbing much. But remember the rule of thumb. The battle happens in the area you enter. It's the end of the trade that the damn thing runs. And that's where you make your money. So now it's running, so you move your stop up a little more. Boy, that NQ is melting like freaking slow. That is painful. It's not getting any help from the ES. I mean, the ES keeps trying to do what David said, which is test the top of the prior day low. Now, you see that battle going on, David? I mean, that's what's going on over there with your ES. And the NQ's like, no, we need to go up here and test the prior day low. What are you talking about? So they're not in agreement with each other right now. So that's why they're stuck. That's exactly why the NQ is stuck going long and the ES is stuck going short, because they are not in agreement. Whereas the YM and the RTY have been in agreement all morning, which is probably why they're moving so smoothly. Now, if this rotates up here through here, I would be moving my stop here, and you're finally in profit with your stop. If this thing would rotate up here, right now you would still be in a loss, small loss, but a loss. I mean, I'm looking over the ES, man, and I'm like, shit. I mean, it's reaching. It's reaching. It's like trying to grab that apple at the top of the tree. It's reaching. The NQ just won't let it get there. All right, so now I'd move my stop up to here. So now your stop's in profit. I know this is painful, but this is what you've been waiting for right here, is that push. And then you have your target up here. Yeah, there you go, Jim. You just had to wait. So now your stop's in profit. And you got to go to your target. Holy shit. Gold is just in that dormant mode right now. That's why I'm not talking about it. I mean, that thing should have run. Where are the manipulators when you need them? Run, damn it. That should have run. Yeah. Oh, look at this. Look at this. Are you serious? Are you serious? Oh, God, yeah. Now, see, it would have knocked me out right there. Now, so let me show you this, guys, so everybody watching. This is what's been going on with the ES. It's trying what David brought up. It's been trying since it's been up here to reach the prior day low. Well, it was struggling to do that because the NQ's trying to go long. So when this gets tested, if this candle will consolidate down here, it'd be a good time to take this long because this wants to go long. They've been fighting in opposite directions in the short term. The NQ's been trying to go long while the ES is trying to reach the prior day low because it did a crossover. It wants to do a retest. And see how now they're in sync. Oh, look, we're both going to go long. All right, shit. This candle's way too big for me. So I'm not taking this trade, but that's what I've been sitting here watching. this trying to get back down to here because it wants to test the top. Because boom, boom, boom. It wants to test the top. This thing's trying to go long. That's what the battle's been this whole time. I would have to, okay, Rick, my understanding is you can't do it in YouTube. Eliminate the delay. So my understanding is I would have to do like a go-to meeting thing or some shit like that. And yeah, those things cost money. Yeah, no shit, Jim. That's yeah. I mean, that's you know me. I'd have had a heart attack the whole time I was in that NQ trade. I literally would have had a heart attack. I literally would have had a heart attack the whole time I was in that NQ trade. Even if the damn thing was green, which it was pretty much most of the time. Discord, holy shit, man. Yeah, I paid for Discord once before. I think I paid to do lives in there. I think I paid close to $1,000 in 1 year out of my own pocket. And I freaking hate Discord. You know, guys, I'm dyslexic, man. So, you know, Discord has all these little, like this little section, this little, I mean, it's like, Jesus Christ. I mean, it's like throwing me in a pool and telling me to swim if I don't know how to swim. What's Telegram? No, Discord is not free, Raymond. It's not. I paid like $1,000 because you have to pay. It's free if I have like you and me in there, which is no different than me doing, say, Skype. That's free. What's not free is when you have like over 20 people or something like that. There's numbers, and then you got to start paying. I would, you know, if I could have the delay removed, I would be more, you know, hell, I'm sitting here showing my charts. Why would I not be willing to do that? You know what I mean? Well, the NQ gave up the ghost. And the interesting part about the NQ doing that is it did it from nothing. So I don't like that. It did it literally from nothing on my chart. And now it's defying price action because this was the major pivot that was thrust down. So I'm done with the NQ for a while. Yeah, I find most people can get it about 12 seconds delayed. That's the number I keep hearing. It's like 12 seconds. And I try to say out loud, you know, I'm looking at this, I'm looking at that. I don't think YouTube has that option, Rick. I don't think it does. I don't think YouTube has that option. Because I mean, I watch a lot of YouTube channels, and they're all delayed. Like, I mean, if you find out differently, let me know. But I don't think YouTube does that. They do. Well, email me some kind of information or something if you've got that. Just let me know. You know, being a big YouTube star like I am. You think I know that stuff? That's sarcasm, by the way. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, the delay, like I have it running over here next to me, and like right now, and I haven't touched it at all. Right now, 37. My delay is literally 13 seconds, and I haven't done anything to it. I have it running live over here on a totally separate screen, and I'm 13 seconds behind. What I'm open for suggestions. I'm open for suggestions. I don't really care. The less of a delay, the better. Absolutely. Thanks, Joe. Was that VWAP? Well, it took I wouldn't have traded it anyways, because the way NQ went there was way too non-eventful. These are the things I'm looking for. Lines like that. So like if we get a retracement back to the gold line right here, I'd be looking for a short, because we're getting some violence again. It's the violence that I focus on, not meandering. This is all meandering. Excuse me. I wish gold would pull its head out of its ass. I mean, it's going to go up here, but unfortunately, it's going to take its sweet ass time doing it. And it's not going to give me any entries to do it. I know, Jim. That's exactly. You must be like, that's exactly what I was just saying. Like, gold is still not doing shit. And the bad part is I know where it's going, but there's no place for me to get in. God, I need this NQ to stay here. Just calm down. Need this NQ to calm down right here. Calm down. Just calm down. Mine is running at 13 seconds right here, Harold. And I have a lot of people that tell me 12. So it's 12, 13. I mean, that's the same damn thing. Ah, come on, NQ. You're going to roll up now, aren't you? Yeah, you are. Yeah, you are. There you go. You're going to do the freaking original trade I was talking about. So let me point this out. Remember, this is where our gold dots are to the upside. And we hadn't created any, but we broke the greens up. So the rotation is still long. What I was hoping was for it to pivot and give me an opportunity to create a lower set of dots, but it didn't do that. It's just going to run right up. It's just going to run right up. It's just going to run right up. Piss me off. Why not? Just like gold. And maybe gold's going to give us something here. Hold on. Let me blow this up now. All right, we blew through all these pivots. Pull back to here, please, gold. Pull back. Just pull back. Come on. Come on, pull back. Pull back to here. Pull back to here. Come on, gold. Come on, gold. Come on. Come on. Come on. You can do it. We all rooting for you. Oh, boy, it did it now. Holy shit. All right, hold on here. Boy, look at that NQ. We got some stuff moving around pretty violently. I wonder if anything's going on. Oh, shit. No, don't go out the top yet. Don't go out the top yet, gold. Don't go out the top. Don't go out the top. Oh, you freaking dog. Shit. Let me, damn it. Oh, shit. Shit, my stuff froze. Tell me I'm not in there anymore. All right, my thing says it's canceled. It's just stuck on my screen. Now I'm stuck. It won't matter there, Diego. Because the pivots are still to the long side. 1, 2. 1, 2. Come on, delete off my screen, damn. I hate when that happens. I'm trying to get that damn thing fixed. Let me see if it's here. Okay, it's gone. I think. No, it's still there. But now I can delete it. Okay. Jesus. It was still there. It's like, no, it's still there. All right, let me... yeah. Jesus Christ, I swear to God. Give me a second, guys. I got an engineer texting me. He needs something. God. Dang it. Give me a second, everybody. Give me a second. God damn it. Okay, give me just a second. All right. Jesus. He's working on a set of plans and specs for me on a house, and he needed the address. Sorry about that. When the engineer contacts me, I gotta take it. By the way, this one that said Elvis loves the 21-minute chart, that's the engineer. That's the one that just messaged me for that address. By the way, you should take the RTY long right now. There, Mike. You should take the RTY long. Is anybody else taking that RTY long? I hope you are. Inside candle. Yeah, exactly. You guys are getting it. David's got it figured out. There you go. Bye. Look at that. Count your money. Count your money as that RTY takes off. Come on. That is too funny. He came into the chat. He came into the chat to harass me. That's pretty funny, isn't it? Oh my God, this RTY is giving it up. Come on, long, go. There you go. Keep going. There you go. Why is this RTY getting hung up? I don't know. It is. It's getting hung up. That doesn't make any sense. Wow. That doesn't make any sense. Yeah, I don't know, David. That's one of those ones that just didn't work. I'll be right back. Hold on. I'll be right back. I got to fax him something too. Hold on. Man, that RTY one, that should have been a winner. Inside candle and everything too. That was terrible. That was terrible. I guess it's going to go down and test the red line. Where am I? Yeah, that RTY trade is terrible. I don't understand that. That was a lovely setup. That's why you got to make bigger money on the ones that work and lose littler money on the ones that don't. The whole premise of why you got to do it that way, because it does not matter how good the setup is. Sometimes they don't work. Just does not matter. Man, let me get I shut my system down, lost all my strategies. Okay, yeah, that's correct. Wait, let me do this. Oh my. Wow. All right. Well, let's go, baby. Don't take me out. Don't take me out. Don't take me out. Let's go. This trade is because of this right here. Look at that RTY rejection of the red line right there. So I took the same scenario off the YM. I mean, we had such a big run down. There's going to be a run up. The question was where. And so just for conversational purposes, this candle right here went through the top, then came all the way down. And I said, shit, if they come back through that top, it's gone. And that's exactly what happened. And come on, baby. There you go. Thank you. There you go. But the whole point of that YM trade was that RTY slammed down to that red line, came up, came down, and then came back up again. And and I was like looking at, well, shit, the YM's doing the same thing off the gold line. So I just took the YM one. Yeah, that was very nice. Very nice. Man. Woo. I mean, when that's, and again, that goes back to what we're trying to do. If price starts running somewhere, we're looking for, they're seeking a spot to rotate from. And in the RTY, David and I both thought it was going to be this. When it wasn't, it ended up being the red line. And, and let's go back and look at the red line. It hadn't been tested yet. There it is. That's this first test. So, bing, bing. Beautiful. Just freaking beautiful. So I took the YM version of the same thing. Only because the way the candles laid out looked better for me on the YM. Yeah, the way the candles laid out on the YM looked better to me. What's that put me at? Man, I can't even read. What's that put me at? 983. 983 for the day. So I started off traditional Bob Anderson. I started off today with a big loss. And then I took a pretty good win in gold. And now I had a beautiful win in the YM. I think Jim's buying us lunch. Forget me. That YM trade. Well, that right there is just classic. Once this started going down, it's seeking some place to rotate from. I was thinking it was going to be the prior day open, but it didn't get there. And then this big, huge green candle happened. It popped through the top, came back down, and then bam. I'm like, shit, if it runs through that top again, it's gone. And the YM was exactly doing the same thing. And remember, they're married at the hip. They do the same thing, the two of them. So I just did the YM version of the exact same move. That was beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. I think I got my money in less than 2 minutes. Excelente. 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 Oh, excelente. Excelente. Well, and see, and want to be a pisser? Anybody want to be a pisser? What did gold do? Oh, it went to the prior day close. No shit. Who told you that 30 minutes ago? Who told you we were going there 30 minutes ago? I did. The problem is the damn thing wouldn't give me a spot to get in. Piece of shit. I took a beautiful
Dennis LLC.
YM long. I took a beautiful YM long for $400. Gold finally cleaned out the zone I said it was gonna. It was gonna go here, and now it's gonna be in a battle. You know, are we going north of the prior day close? Are we staying south of it? And to be perfectly honest with you, one of the things I do not like is here we are sitting here at 11 o'clock and we are at the overnight open, which means we're at equilibrium. And price, it's not like price ran there. So I wouldn't be surprised if gold stays dormant for a while. David, you might get your crossover retest on that prior day high in the RTY right now. That would be true to form, that the trade that it failed, it comes back and redoes it and works. That would be true to form. It's been a good day. Yeah, it's been a good day. I mean, you know, now I think about it, it's been a good day. Oh, you're gonna reject that big time? Wow, look at that. Gold actually did do a nice rejection. Huh, how far is that going to go down? I don't know. But that was the, you know, do these lines mean anything? I don't know. I only told you down here it was going there, and that was it. Well, it did. I just couldn't get an entry. Almost sucked me in here, didn't quite get a gold line. And then we did a reset. Never broke a pivot to the left here. I'm trying to look and see where the entry might have been. Maybe the 5-minute red, maybe the 5-minute gold line. I mean, yeah. I mean, this gold was sloppy. Let's just put it that way. Gold was sloppy this morning. That was sloppy trading. Not the kind of shit that I'm used to seeing. All right. So, David, are you looking at that RTY? Might be to your benefit that it actually touched the red line again, too. Wow. Might be rolling over. The YM is definitely rolling over. Okay, is it going to come back? Man, I would be cautious on this one right this second. Pull down. Oh, hold on here. So here it is. the YM is in a bad situation. The YM is below its support. This is why I'm not jumping on this right now. Yeah, the YM. So the YM is below its support, and it has to find support further down, and that's not going to help this thing go along. If the YM can at least reach the 5-minute gold line, there might be a chance. But now this candle closed below it. Yeah, I'm just, once this, so David, once this broke here and was below it, I didn't even entertain this anymore, because they both are going to move together, and this one's the bigger dog. I mean, the YM is the bigger dog. It's the one leading the charge. Damn it. I did that same thing I've done before, which is why I stopped doing this, stopped moving these things. Oh, shit, sorry. You in a trade, Jim? Sorry. You in a trade, Jim? 26. It's almost there. It's almost there. It's almost there. Obviously, by the time you hear me say that, it will already be there. Jesus. Yeah, it got close, Jim. I see that. I'm just sitting on my hands. Both the YM and the RTY are now conflicting, because the RTY has got resistance above it. The YM is the one trying to go long now. Damn, is it going to work? Yeah, shit. There goes the YM. Fucking piece of shit. Yeah. I need them both to be in agreement for me to be taken. Okay, dude, I'm busy. All right. I got you. Everybody and their brother calling me for stupid shit. Sorry about that. I have a lunch appointment I forgot about. I have a lunch appointment I forgot about. I just got messaged about Jesus. All right, guys, I hate to cut this short, but I'm going to cut it short. What was my goal? What was my number? I can't read it without my glasses. What was my number? 983. 983 today. I had 2 winners, 1 loser. Yeah, 2 winners, 1 loser. That RTY may be setting up for a long right now, to be honest with you. I wouldn't be surprised if it's got to start pulling up right here. Otherwise, see, so, look at RTY. So we closed, these candles closed below the high. So when you push through, you got to remember the intent then is to go down, because they're just going to clean out stops that way and run it that way. So what you needed is this candle to close and then confirm the other way. Because when these candles closed below that line, your mentality should be short. Now it should be short only until it confirms otherwise. All right, everybody. Why is it bouncing? It's because it's the market, man. It's the market. The best part is, if this is the way the market is right now, it's going to be beautiful when we get to February and March. I mean, because I'm still able to fight my way through some bullshit and make some money in this really inconsistent slop we have right now. I mean, gold, to be honest with you, I'm lucky I made money in gold today the way it was. Gold seriously was not, for my strategy, was really not very useful. Were my targets correct? Yes, my targets were spot on. But the way my strategy works, I need it to run there. I don't need it to meander. But I mean, that was the target. There was the rotation. I mean, shit. Same thing with the long side. That was the rotation. Bing, bing. I mean, the things are there. It's just the way they did it was not very helpful. The way they did it was not very helpful. All right, I got to go. Talk to you later, guys. Bye.